Hi everybody, this is Roxy and I am making some tags for a tag bag swap on Your Paper Pantry. It's the June swap and I took over hosting duties, and so the tags that have come in are so phenomenal that I had to make some to swap out. So the challenge was to do a telephone theme, like a telephone booth, whatever, and to add a charm to it. So I'm going to use the new, the new mover and shaker from Tim Holtz, which is the telephone and the typewriter. And I'm going to add some gears. I'm going to make a masculine card or tag. And I ordered the Tim Holtz, I think it's a chevron and a kind of like a steel rivet, and I didn't get them. So I'm going to use the chevron that I already have. And to get most of the tag in, I'm going to use a metal tag. I cut he shows how to do this too. You just cut a slit. It's real easy to cut with your X-Acto knife. You don't want to go all the way across, but just cut open enough area. I'm showing it there so that you can slide your tag in there. So now, I'm going to do this off camera so you don't get glare. Okay, so now the tag slides right inside, and I can get more of the tag, like more of the area that you want embossed. So I'm just going to run that through. Just get this kind of... Okay, so just pull it out. There. So the majority of the tag now is embossed. And I don't mind that look up here because I can, you know, add something up here. You also could just put it in there as is and leave the unembossed section down here, maybe cover up with a border or something. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm also going to cut my typewriter and phone and gears. I kind of want more of a machine-y kind of industrial look for men. And then I have a coordinations. Those are from the vintage collection, and it's kind of a really cool, it's like a light blue on the back and then kind of almost a black texture, so I think it'll be really nice to make it look real black with maybe some chrome details. So I will cut this up and emboss, or cut these out and be back. Okay, so I have my gears cut out of grunge board, and I'm just trying to make them look kind of rusty old gears. So I've sprayed them with, I kind of fighting in with the Adele here, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Adele got kind of got going on her song. I didn't know she was going to yell like that. So anyways, excuse me, I sprayed the grunge board with Black Magic Glimmer Mist, and then I just painted some Big Apple Glimmer Glam on it. And now I'm going to do get some black and vintage photo on it. Excuse me. I'm just kind of playing it by ear here. Excuse me. Oops. Okay, so I don't know. My little things are so grungy. Excuse me. So first do some black. I'm just going to kind of test it out on one of them because I've not really done this before. I'm just kind of guessing at how to make rusty stuff. I know, like, you know, if you get like rusty steel, there's kind of a red tint cast or whatever to it. You know, like rust. Does steel rust? No. Stainless doesn't. So, we'll see. I think that looks good. Like really old, beaten down rust. Excuse me. Ooh, that's even better. Just direct to it. Cool. Yeah, it looks good. I think I like sponging it on first and then doing direct. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'll finish these up and be back. Okay, now I'm going to edge my tags just to kind of give them some definition a little bit. See that doggone. That vagabond is really, really hard on stuff. When you do like embossing especially. It just really cuts through the paper. And this isn't working. Okay, well, that'll be mine. Yeah, I kind of do like the edge it this way though. Oof, that is potent. There, that's, I just want it in the crevices. Something like that. I better tell Scrubby to make sure and check on me. It's really alcohol-y and powerful stuff. Like if you, from pouring it out, it's really fumy. The blending stuff. Yeah, I like that better. That's cooler. I didn't do okay, so I feel kind of like, you know, I like I said, I didn't sign up for this swap, but they all are so beautiful, and I thought, well, I'll make some men ones. So I hope these aren't too grungy for the ladies, because you could, you know, you can use this for boys or men, or like, you know, graduation card or something, tag or whatever. Yeah, I like that. Okay, sticky. All right, so that's done. All right, so now to build my tape. I will be back. Alright, I think I'm going to use, I want a kind of a border to cover this up a little bit. So, I'm going to do like a notepad thingy with that border cut or border punch. I like this. This is from the DCWV guide stack. If you need guide paper, that is the stack to get. I love it. It's like a mix mash of everything. It's got collegiate. I don't even know. But it's kind of Ivy-ish and, you know, Ivy League-ish and collegiate and just really cool, like, fabric patterns that men would wear. So I really like that stack. I think it's collegiate, right? I should know when I don't. Oops, I did that wrong. I goofed that up. Why does that get cool? Oh, I know. Stupid. I move it over too far. Where's that? This is hard to do. There. For me, at least. Try that. might not even use it, but I think I'll make a prototype. See what that looks like first. This I got from Christelle, and I saw some kind of mechanically guy pictures. Isn't that cute? It's an old encyclopedia. Thought I saw pipelines. It's an odd combination of stuff. It's the peas. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find that. Okay, so this is really weird. Okay, I found a printer's tray as indicated in my last video, and I actually, my first major job out of school was at a printing company, and when I started there, oh so many years ago, they were just phasing out of lead type and letterpress and all that, and moving into using computers, not the computers we know now, but more just, I should say, automated typesetting where it's kind of in a computer, but it was like a, you know, not laptops and or desktops, I mean. But so when I started there in 1983, they were throwing away printers drawers like nobody's business. I mean, they would have this. It was a huge company. We did the phone books for the whole country, plus like Parade magazine and the Sunday paper, and a whole slew of agricultural books or magazines. And I eventually went into publishing and worked on agricultural books. But so here's the weird thing. So they're throwing away all these printer stores. I've been thinking about it all last night and today because of that printer's tray. And the book Christelle gave me, the encyclopedia, is P. And I found some really cool pictures in the printing section of my encyclopedia. So it's all the old printers, or the way of printing, like the old letterpress, and now they call it offset printing. Now it's probably even, so it's way more advanced even since I left 10 years ago. So I thought that was kind of cool. Plus, the challenge is to put a telephone on it, so it all comes full circle for me because the company I worked for did the phone books. And think about it, they would have to set every piece of type with all those names, thousands and thousands of names. And they had a whole department, that's all they did was put these little pieces together. And thankfully I didn't work in that department. Okay, so so I should have typed it. Oh well. I printed out, I've got the Artistic Outpost steampunk stamp set. Try to get all these in, they're really cool. And they have one line that says "A Man Among Boys," so I wanted to make a little kind of banner for that. So now, oh, and then I got these like 100 years ago when I first started buying scrapbook stuff. And I've never used them because it's like I never found the right project until now. And I just think they're kind of cool. They're like just little zigzaggy shapes of metals, and that's so we have to put a charm or a brad on. So I'm going to do a brad. Charm would be a little weird for a guy thing. You know, not that bad, but hopefully it'll look best to do this thing. Okay, I'm painting myself into a little 4x2 section here, as usual. I think I'm going to do black. Alright, so I just want to kind of get some pieces. I'm going to add the antique, what is this? Finished photo, just to give it some kind of sepia color to go with the I ended up cutting the phone out of the Tim Holtz grunge black because that blue-gray I had just didn't, you lost. I like how it looks, but you lose all the details. That's a typewriter anyway. But you lose all the details, even to sand it, because of the, all that kind of colory, yeah, I don't know what it's called. But this works a little better. When I cut out the gears, I didn't want to use a whole piece of grunge because I didn't really want the big one. But so I was just put the piece down to get the two small ones, and the way the die is, I still got a bit of this, the big one, that piece, so I thought I might as well use it. So that's where I got that. Gonna try to use these hitch fasteners, but I don't know if they're gonna be too big and poke out too much. Yeah, see, these will be too big or too thick, I think. Unless... it's too big or too small for that. Darn. Alright, well, I have something else too. I think I want to raise that up, so I'm going to do some chipboard cutouts too. It almost gets lost. Oops, what was that? I lost something. Okay, I think I'll play with this for a while. Okay, so I finished my tags, and this is how they turned out. Let's see if I can get farther away. There. There. Okay, so I like how they turned out. So I embossed the metal tag with the chevron Cuttlebug embossing folder, and as I mentioned, this is from an old encyclopedia. And then A Man Among Boys is from the steampunk or artistic outpost steampunk stamp set. And then I just popped up the piece of red for the border here, popped up the phone, and glued everything down. You know, this was the piece that kind of cut off while I die cut them, and then I just kind of did the same with this small one. I put it up here and cut it off, and then used the rest over here. And then this is just a 7 Gypsies metal number tag. So there it is. And then this is Martha Stewart. The rust color ribbon is from Martha Stewart. And then I just used some twine with it. But I really like how they turned out. It's fun to use these old pictures like that. I kind of wish I would have copied them so I'd have them, but they are originals and they're gone. So I hope you'd enjoy that. I will be showing the rest of the tags. Hopefully I'll tape that tomorrow, but I'll put this one up tonight. It's Saturday. So watch for it because they really all did a really nice job. I just love it. Thanks for watching. Bye.